believers, this is SuperZombieBBQ, and today I am bringing you a video I have been waiting weeks to bring you. Something I have been building up over time, something I know you were all going to enjoy and I wanted to build up until this point. 9 guaranteed pulls in total for you all to feast your eyes on. This is something I've never done before. I need your feedback of whether you want to see this happen more. Not just 1, 2, 3, 4, no, not 5, 9 guaranteed Summerslam 17 pulls right here in this upload today, and I cannot wait to show you each and every one. So I need you to smash the like button as hard as you possibly can with a spear off the top rope, through a table, possibly onto the stage. Whatever way you do it, if you want to see more of this kind of thing, the more likes, the more likely it's going to happen in the future. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn your notifications on if you want to see more SuperCard and WWE 2K18 content right to your sub boxes. So let's get started with the first pull off the board. Now the first question people are going to ask me is, how did I do this? I'll explain that later, but we are gonna get going with a big pull. This is a huge SummerSlam 17 pull, and none other than the big dog himself cocking that fist and hitting that Superman punch. It is Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns, our first of the 9 guaranteed SummerSlam 17 pulls. Ooh-ah! Slightly cringe moment there, sorry. Yeah. Anyway, moving on. Roman Reigns was the first of these 9 pulls off the board. And just looking at it as a showcase, Roman Reigns is one of the best cards in SummerSlam 17 tier. He's got great power, great toughness, great charisma. Unfortunately, he's not as good as Braun Strowman because I'm not finished with you! Oh, you heard him. He's our first pull off the board. Great pull. Could potentially be a very good pro, and because he's not too high up, he could be a pro sooner rather than later. But let's move on from Roman Reigns as we pull more cards off the board in search of getting those guaranteed SummerSlam pulls. And out of nowhere, one half of the former, at this time, Raw Tag Team Champions, Sheamus and Cesaro, holding that bar quite high. A decent card, not quite as good as Roman Reigns. In fact, I believe Roman Reigns 4 stats Sheamus. Nevertheless, he's still a very useful card. Actually mid-range in the tier. He's not amazing, but you know, he's more likely to be a pro, and at the early parts of the tier, the cards you want to be getting are the lower to the mid cards, because they're more likely to show up in team events or events for you to get pros, and then more likely to be King of the Ring awards and pulls off the board. They have a much higher drop rate than the cards like Brock Lesnar and John Cena do, or female cards do. But just talking about Sheamus, the next pull we get off the board, kind of coincidentally, just happens to be his incredibly strong tag team partner, who's the other half of the bar, Cesaro. I mean, you wouldn't have ever written that. And unfortunately, Cesaro is still not taggable with Sheamus, which I don't understand. SuperCard, if you watch this, or if anyone from 2K watches this, you got to fix that. We've got to have Sheamus and Cesaro have got to be tagging. They're like one of the best tag teams to ever touch the WWE at this point. Not only have they won the tag team titles, it's some of the most dominant tag team champions, and one of the only tag teams to actually say that they've beaten the Hardy Boys for the tag team championships. The next one has a slightly arcadey feel to it. Actually, one of my most recent King of the Ring awards and pros. This one is the Dab Master himself. This is TJ Perkins. Funny enough, actually one of my favourite wrestlers. I actually really like his style. He was the inaugural WWE Cruiserweight champion for this generation anyway, and his stats aren't too bad. He's not a bad card. In fact, a lot of people ask me, where can I find all of the card's stats? And I can't find where the best and worst stats are. Actually, you can find them all over at the SmackDown Hotel website. Every single stat, every single card, their arrows, it's got an entire list. So if you haven't checked it out yet, go to the SmackDown Hotel and check out that list. I've got a little bit of an example on the page so you can see it for yourself. go over there, check it out, see which card has got the best, worst power, for example, or the best and worst charisma. It's a great website, and I strongly recommend, if you're looking to see where the card you pulled ranks in the tier or how good it is compared to another card, go check it out on the SmackDown Hotel. We're now going to move to the show-off. Dolph Ziggler pulled off the board. This is a big pull. A guy who's currently going through some kind of a personality change in WWE, hopefully for the better. There was rumors he was going to go down to NXT and try to revitalize himself, revitalize his career. This guy takes bumps better than most people in WWE. Apart from Nakamura, that RKO on SmackDown recently. Wow, that I don't think anyone sold that better since Rob Van Dam, which was painful, to say the least. But Dolph Ziggler was the next pull off the board, another guaranteed Summerslam 17 card. Another one that's not bad. He's mid to top level, which is surprising given he's been kind of buried on TV as of late. But he's good, he's up there, and he's got a decent image as well, which is quite cool. The next one is going to be
Biscuits and Gravy!
Luke Gallows. This is our 7th pull off of the board for these guaranteed SummerSlam 17 cards. And Luke Gallows, this one's lower middle. Again, a good initial pull off the board. A nice freebie, a nice pity pull. If you don't know what a pity pull is, it's when you do enough resets in a tier, you play enough games, guarantee your pull off the board, which is guaranteed to be a superstar or a female. A great starter card, and of course, if you've got the ultimate images, you can give him a too sweet as well. Because he's a good brother, and he likes the too sweet people. Just need Carl Anderson. Only we had the Bullet Club in WWE. That'd be great for superstars. Moving on from the Bullet Club to someone who is a previous NXT champion, and it is Neville. Neville, who actually has signed my NXT championship at UKCT this year. Amazing comeback from it seemed like a career that was destined to fail. Probably should be higher, but looking at the SmackDown Hotel, he's got a decent amount of speed. Probably could have better stats, but if he's going to be one of the early event undercards, then it's only a good thing. And this is the thing I say to people, is don't be too disheartened if you pull cards off the board, or you pull a card from King of the Ring, or you get a card from TBG that's not particularly great. Just look forward to the fact you're going to be able to pro that card, and that's going to be useful in ring domination and Road to Glory. Any pro is a good pro at this stage, whether it's Brock Lesnar or whether it's Ty Dillinger. Sorry, Ty. You're still a perfect 10 for me, Ty. But for the next pull, we're going to have to raise our hands up to the sky because, well, it's the Big Slow. Well, not really the Big Slow now. He's more like the Big Boss, baby. Maybe. I don't know. Ah, I rhymed. You've not seen Raw. He's completely shaved his face. And he looks about 10 years younger. Not only the fact that he's lost so much weight, and I'm so happy that he has, because he looks healthier than ever. He looks like he could go on another world championship run at this point. I know he's winding down his career, but Big Show, and you know what? Finally, he's got a decent card in the game. It's not bad. But he is still the Big Slow. He's still got awful speed. Not the worst speed in the tier as far as I'm aware, but yeah. Can we not just have a pull right card or a early Big Show card? What do you guys think? Let us know in the comment section. We're going to hit our final guaranteed SummerSlam 17 pull now, pushing more pulls off the board. And this one is a bit of deja vu. Why is there a bit of deja vu? Because it's the same card we pulled first, Roman freaking Reigns. It would be a pro, it'd be a great pro, an amazing card off of the board that we could pro straight away. But there was my 9 SummerSlam 17 guaranteed pulls. Let me know what you thought about those in the comment section below. Thank you to everyone who helped out with this upload. These were pulled by me in the space of like 20 to 30 minutes when the tier first came out. So thank you to everyone who helped out. Thank you to the SmackDown Hotel for creating that stats page and their continued support of the WWE SuperCard community. But before you go, remember to leave your comments in the comment section if you want to see more of this kind of thing for future tiers, even SummerSlam 17 tiers. Remember to like this video. And don't forget whilst you're there also to subscribe and turn on your notifications, because I love the notification squad. Until next time, I've been SuperZombieGBBQ. And one last thing before you go, and that is to... Sorry! Ring ring domination, because it is
Glorious!
yes!
I won't give in. I won't give in till I'm victorious. Bear money.
So I'm just gonna kind of side with you at this point.
Okay.